680's Kris McCusker joins us now. Kris, happy Friday, and the markets have been busy today.
Yes, we did see new intraday highs for the Dow and the S&P. Both indices did the same thing yesterday, but then only the Dow closed at an all-time high. So it was up by 2.2% this week, the biggest weekly gain since July. The Nasdaq had a losing week. Tech sector still under pressure amid this ongoing and escalating trade war between the U.S. and China. Now, speaking of trade issues, NAFTA still not solved, but at least one economist tells me the market is sending signals there will be a deal at some point. TSX slightly higher today, up by 1.3% this week. Year to date, it is flat, and then month to date, slightly lower. It closed today about 350 points from its all-time high.
Well, it's been a wild ride for pot stocks this week, hasn't it?
That is putting it mildly. Yes, a little bit crazy, and in particular shares in Tilray kind of all over the place, depending on when you check the stock. At the end of the day today, the stock was down 30%. Now, this is a Canadian company that actually trades in the U.S., and over the last 5 days, despite that 30% drop today, it's still up by about 12%. Just for some perspective, it closed at $123 a share. Today, the IPO was $17. So if you invested at $17, you've definitely made some money, but it's probably been a little bit exhausting getting there. Marijuana stocks mostly lower on Bay Street today. Canopy Growth down 4.6%. Aurora Cannabis off by 3%. Kronos down almost 10%.
All right. Well, Amazon is out with some new gadgets.
Yes, and it's sort of interesting. There's actually a microwave, and it's, let's say, powered by Alexa.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's a voice-activated. It's got voice-activated presets, so you can inform the microwave how you'd like to cook something. So Alexa, cook this potato for 5 minutes or whatever. Reports say it'll retail for about $60 US. It'll start shipping in November. I'm going to say sign me up for this. Also a new Alexa feature, software that will protect homes from burglars, allowing owners to activate. So sort of a sign here that Amazon is sort of continuing to push, let's say, into the smart home market.
Alexa, I'd like my steak medium with a side of mash and some green beans, hopefully.
Now, it won't give you the weather. That was one thing I checked. So.
Well, we have Adam for that, so it's all good.
Okay.
Let's talk about Nike stock, because this whole Kaepernick thing has certainly paid off for them.
Yeah, and if you look back to Labor Day, that's around the time the ad came out. People were very upset. There were, not riots in the streets, but very close to it, people burning Nike items and such. The stock did drop. It fell below $80 a share shortly after that ad was released. Well, it seems all of that's now forgotten. Less than a month later, today it hit $86.04 a share, finishing the day less than $1 from that, so another all-time high today. And some analysts are expecting to see more gains. It's already the best performing stock on the Dow this year, and the bulk of the gains have come in the last 3 months. Yes.
Yeah, very interesting. Thank you, Kris. Have a great weekend.
Yes, you too, and be careful out there.
Oh, for sure. Actually, it's Janella Massa who's out there now. Let's go to Janella.